Yo everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be taking you through some of my brand new low calorie, high protein, high volume, delicious recipes. And the recipes in today's video are extremely good, so I am looking forward to delving into those. And as well as that, I'm also going to be doing a juicy Q&A. I'm going to be taking you through a pull workout. I'm going to be giving you a physique update as well, so we have a lot going on. But yeah, before we go to my first meal, something I am asking you to do, something I am pleading with you to do, is to take 1 second out of your day and scroll down and smash that thumbs up button. You actually don't even realize it, but it really does help a lot. It really helps the channel grow. It helps it reach a bigger audience. So yeah, if you are someone who enjoys my content, if you watch it regularly, or if you are new here and you just want to be sound, then please scroll down and smash that thumbs up button. But yeah, without further ado, let's go get some breakfast. Alright, so I'm going to be making a wrap, a breakfast wrap, obviously. But yeah, it's not just going to be a typical breakfast wrap, and instead it's like a trend that I've seen so many people do on TikTok. You might know what I'm talking about, you might not. But yeah, I'm gonna put my own spin on it today. Alright, so step one is to add 200 ml of egg whites to a pan. And let's not waste any time with the seasoning. I'm gonna add some sea salt and some, say it with me, 1, 2, 3, smoked paprika. Then I'm gonna add 60 grams of these lean bacon lardons to the pan. And if you cannot get your hands on bacon lardons, then getting some bacon medallions and chopping them up into little pieces is the exact same. And then I'm gonna add 1 turkey sausage to the pan that I have cut in half just so it cooks a little bit quicker. And as everything is frying away on the pan, I'm gonna get one of these kids small wraps and I'm gonna cut up the center until about the halfway point. Alright, so we're gonna treat the wrap as 4 different sections, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and divide up the contents of the pan. So we are gonna start with egg whites over here. I am going to go with my sausages here, my lardons over here, and the second half of my egg whites over here. Then I'm gonna use 15 grams of no added sugar and salt ketchup. This is how we are looking. If you are not a fan of ketchup, I apologize. And now let's do some folding. So I'm gonna fold the bottom left up. I am going to fold over to the right, like so. Pick up any little bits along the way and shove them back in. And I'm gonna fold down over my sausages. All right, so we are looking good, nice and secure. There is a lot of layers to this baby as well. And to finish it off, I am going to toast each side on the pan just for a couple of minutes. Okay, we are looking good. And the shape of this kind of reminds me of that game we used to play when we were younger, like on the playground. This one's really hard to explain. Do you remember that game that somebody used to make this paper little fortune teller thing, and they were like, okay, pick a number, and you'd have to pick a number on the thing, and you'd be like 8, and they would go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it would be like, pick a color, and you'd say like green, and then you'd open green, and it'd be like, you are gonna marry your crush, and then you'd be like, yes. Yeah. That's what it reminds me of, a little bit. But yeah, what I like about it the most is that it has so many layers, so when you bite into it, you are getting a bit of everything. So you are guaranteed to get a bit of bacon, a bit of egg, a bit of sausage. And yeah, it's just something a little bit different, I think. Like, imagine you're with someone one evening, you wake up the following morning, and they kind of get out of bed to make breakfast, and you kind of hold them back, and you're like, no babe, don't worry, I'll make breakfast. And then you go to the kitchen, they're probably expecting something cute like eggs on toast or a croissant or something boring like that, and you come back with this beast. Do not tell me you would not be impressed by that. I know I would definitely be impressed by that. Rach, if you're watching this, which you're probably not, take notes. No, but on a serious note, if you are making this for breakfast, then I do recommend including some veg, maybe, so you could include it in the wrap if you wanted, or you could have a side of veg, like spinach, mushrooms, whatever you want, and that's just to make sure that after the meal, you are feeling, you know, full and satisfied. Okay, so before I go to my next meal, let's throw it back to yesterday's pull session. I'm still training in the garage again at the moment because gyms are closed. To be honest, I'm actually enjoying it. You know, I'm used to it at this stage. There's no real indication of when gyms will reopen in Ireland. If I was to put a guess on it, and this is honestly just a guess, I don't know at all, probably say May, mid-May-ish. So yeah, still a little while to go in my head anyway. And yeah, let's go to that now. I also do a physique update at the end, just so you know where I am at. Alright everyone, welcome back to the Garage of Gains. This is an upper session with a back focus. I think I said in one of the previous clips it was a pull session. That was a mistake. I was getting mixed up on my words. But let's get stuck into this Q&A. I'm going to try and answer as many questions as possible. I put up a box on Instagram. So yeah, let's go. So first question, do you feel restricted tracking your calories and macros every day? And the answer is no. I I only really track my calories and my protein. I'm flexible with my carbs and my fats, and I eat pretty much the same thing every day, so it's all just second nature at this stage. And I think my streak on MyFitnessPal is over 5 years now, so that is something I am very proud of. But yeah, it's just a part of my day-to-day life. Next question: how to get out of the binge restrict cycle? I think it's important to get to the root of the binge. So it could be emotional eating, it could be trying to hoard your calories for the evening time and then just losing control in the evening time. It could just be because your calories are way too low and your hunger and cravings are through the roof as a result. So get to the root of that binge and work from there. Next question: what's your future goals for your business? So my main focus is always on providing the best possible service I can for my clients, and to be honest, I don't get massively caught up with where I will be in a few years time, because I just know that if I continue to help people, if I continue to change their lives through fitness, I just know my business will continue to become more and more successful. Okay, I am running out of time here. Should you track your veg calories? I personally do, because I eat quite a large amount of veg, but I don't track them down to, you know, the very last calorie. So if I am having a big salad, for example, I might weigh some veg, I'll estimate others. And seeing as it is so low in calories, non-starchy veg, it doesn't matter if I put like 230 grams of lettuce leaves or 200 grams of lettuce leaves into MyFitnessPal, because the difference is just like 3 or 4 calories. Okay, I think I have time for one more question. So did lockdown change your eating habits? It did a little bit. And last year, during the very first lockdown, I was really stressed, mainly because of the changes I had to make to my business. And for the first time in a long time, I found myself emotionally eating. I had no massive desire to stay on track with my calorie goal, because all of my focus was pretty much on my clients and just making sure they were prepared. So yeah, that lasted for probably a couple of weeks before I was like, right, I need to get my shit together, and I've been pretty okay since, thank God. But yeah, I have run out of time. Sorry that was a bit of a shit Q&A. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the video anyway. Alright, so we are back in the kitchen for my next meal, and this is a meal that I think is ideal for meal prep. I'm gonna prep it for 2 now, but you could easily prep this for, you know, 3 or 4 and keep it in the fridge and just ration it out throughout the week. It is perfect for that. It is really calorie and macro friendly. It's really filling as well. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, so step 1 is to add 500 grams of potatoes to a saucepan of water. I am going to put the lid on, let them come to the boil, and then I'm just going to reduce the heat and let them cook away for about 20 minutes. Then I am going to add 300 grams of 5% fat beef mince to the pan. Then I'm going to get to work on chopping up some veg. So I'm going to chop 1 onion into little pieces, and I'm going to chop 3 carrots into little pieces as well. And then when the mince is pretty much good to go, I'm going to add my carrots and onions into the mix. Let them cook away for a few minutes. Then after a few minutes, I'm going to use 15 ml of Worcestershire sauce, and I've dissolved 1 beef stock cube in 200 ml of water, and I'm going to add about 3/4 of it to the pan. Then I'm just going to increase the heat and let it come to the boil like it is now, and when it reaches this stage, I'm just going to drop the heat and let it simmer away until the whole thing thickens. It usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, so I have drained my potatoes. As you can see, there is only a few minutes left on the mince and the veg. And then I'm just going to season them with some sea salt and make them into mash. And yes, I do like to leave the skin on with mashed potatoes, mostly because I just like the taste. I like the kind of texture it brings. But the skin is also where the fiber is in the potato. So if you're interested in maximizing the fiber in your diet, then it could be an option. But yeah, at the end of the day, you should just do what you want. If you like skin, leave it on. If you don't, leave it off. I won't judge you, you won't judge me. You're a weirdo. Alright, so the mince and the veg are good to go. I've actually let it cool for a little bit in the frying pan, and now I'm just gonna add them to the bottom of this Pyrex dish. I am going to add my mashed potato to the top. I am sure a lot of you know where I am going with this at this stage. I'm gonna flatten it down and smoothen it over with a fork. Then I'm gonna put this beast in the oven that I have preheated to 220 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes, pretty much until the potatoes on top are golden brown. Alright, what are we saying? about this cottage pie. So yeah, cottage pie actually has a bit of a special place in my heart. It was just one of my favorite dishes when I was younger. I was actually under the impression that cottage pie was shepherd's pie, but then I found out recently, this is very boring, I don't know why I'm telling you, but shepherd's pie is lamb. Cottage pie is beef mince, I think. But yeah, as I said before, this is such a handy meal prep meal, and you get a pretty sizable portion for 445 calories. So I made two. This is one portion here. This is huge. So yeah, give it a go and comment down below and let me know if you are a skin on type of person with your potatoes. I feel like I am in the minority with this one, but yeah, surely I'm not alone. Surely. Alright, I got a little delivery this morning from a supplement company that I'm going to be doing a giveaway with on Instagram, and the giveaway actually might be live by the time this video goes live. If not, it will be live very soon after. So if you are not following me on Instagram and you are interested in entering that giveaway, then make sure you go follow me there. But yeah, I've already had a bit of a taste of some of the things that they sent me. So this cinnamon donut whey protein from Perform, I've actually never had anything from that brand before. This is really tasty. You can already tell it's going to be a favorite of mine for sure. I tried a little bit of this Naughty Boy Sick Pump pre-workout. So this is a non-stim pre-workout, aka doesn't contain caffeine. So yeah, I do try and keep my caffeine levels relatively low throughout the day. So this is very handy. I got some peanut butter powder as well. I got some of these skinny food jams. I am a huge fan of these. And they also actually threw in a few little samples as well. So this one is a pre-workout from MV Pre candy necklace flavor, and some chocolate peanut butter whey protein from Perform as well. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing what this is like. Alright, so as most of you probably know, I am a huge fan of protein porridge, and the final recipe is kind of like a variation of that. It's a bit different though to something that I have ever made. This is kind of something that I've wanted to do for a while, but I wanted to do it justice as well. Didn't want to rush into anything. So after a lot of trial and error, I have finally nailed it down, and this is smoking. Alright, so I'm going to start by adding 40 grams of porridge oat to this oven safe dish, and this is smooth porridge oats as you can see. And then I'm going to add 30 grams of cookies and cream whey protein into the Pyrex dish. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of baking powder. Oh, and something that I forgot to do at the start that I should have is spray the dish with some 1 calorie spray, so I'm going to do that now. Get the bottom as well. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of sweetener into the mix. I'm going to add 15 grams of chocolate chips. I'm going to add 160 ml of water and mix it all together. Then I'm going to put it in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. I'm making baked oats, by the way, surprise. But yeah, I'm going to put it in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes at 220 degrees Celsius. And as they are cooking away, I'm going to get to work on my toppings. So I'm going to add 12 grams of powdered peanut butter to this glass. And I'm going to mix in some water until it forms a paste-like consistency. And then I'm going to add 10 grams of chocolate brownie whey protein to a separate glass. And again, mix until it forms a paste-like consistency. Alright, so we are looking good, nice and firm and kind of crispy on the outside, but not too overdone, how I like it. And now I'm going to add my topping. So let's start with the peanut butter. And now let's move on to the chocolate brownie sauce. Alright, smash the like button if this steals the show for you, or alternatively, smash the like button if the cottage pie stole the show for you, or smash the like button if the wrap stole the show for you. Basically, smash the like button. But yeah, personally, I think this steals the show for me anyway. Let's put it to the taste. Oh, the chocolate chips. Oh shit. This honestly tastes so good. There's just so many flavors. So the cookies and cream whey protein, the chocolate brownie whey protein, the peanut butter powder, and the chocolate chips. When you get all of them together in one bite, unreal. Could have this in the morning as, you know, your breakfast meal if you wanted. You could have it at whatever time you want. But for me, I think this is something that I would save until the evening time. It's just something to look forward to for the whole day. Alright everyone, I'm going to wrap the video up there. I hope you enjoyed it. All of today's recipes and hundreds more are available in the J. Clark Fitness Nutrition Hub. As I said, you get access to all of my recipes, and for each and every recipe there is a video demonstration, there is a full calorie and macro breakdown, there is ingredients, there is directions, and as well as that you also get access to your very own account on my website so you can log in and track your progress. And yeah, for a very limited time only, if you use the code NUTRITION at the checkout, you get 10% off. So if you are interested in really getting on top of your nutrition, I will leave the link to the Nutrition Hub in the comment section below and you can go check it out. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and as I always say, make sure you smash that thumbs up button because every single thumbs up goes a really long way. And of course, if you have not subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I do videos like these on a weekly basis. So yeah, thank you again for watching and I will see you in the next video.